Dead in Hip Hop, BE365. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy FIFA 24/7 here on Mr. Kenneth Inge. Throwback joint. This was released June 1st, 1999, Ken. I was a freshman. I finished up my freshman year going into my sophomore year of high school when this was released. Ja Rule, Venni, Vetti, Vecci, his debut album. I felt like we needed to go back because niggas clown Ja Rule, but let's be honest, Ja Rule got a lot of babies out here. Now, he was a baby, as well. He was a DMX baby, / Tupac baby. But this whole sing-songy shit that, the Rod Waves and others partake in, just the first nigga I heard doing it to the level, to the degree that it was done. Now, on this album, he didn't do that just yet. But I just wanted to go back, Ken, and revisit something that I have not listened to since the early 2000s. I think the one song on here that, if you are from me and Ken's age group, you would know just because it was his first big song of his own, Holla Holla. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask you this, Ken. Do you feel that this aged okay?
It doesn't sound that dated.
It's exactly how I felt when I was listening to it. I was like, you know what? This don't sound 24, 25 years old. I'm not saying it sound modern. It don't sound modern, but it doesn't sound dusty. Now, what I would say that is dated, 20 songs, an hour 16. It definitely felt long as fuck. Yeah, a lot of these songs, 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. We talking three verses, 2 hooks. And to think about it, like he didn't have a lot of features on here. Nigga had Jay-Z twice, DMX, Eric Sermon, Memph Bleak, Ronald Isley, and that's it. So you talking about like a handful of people. And
Black Child on The Murderers.
Yeah, Black Child and Cadillac Tie.
Yeah.
But they those people were in. But either way, they were part of Murder Inc. But the biggest takeaway I took from re-listening to this album was being a hip hop artist then was so much harder than being a hip hop artist now. This album is extremely wordy by Ja Rule. There was a lot that he had to put into this to make it. Also, obviously, the gatekeeping in hip hop was way different back then than it is now. Now you can, do something, record it directly on your phone, upload it to goddamn SoundCloud and blow up overnight. Like that's the biggest takeaway I took away from it. I'm like, yo, like the time, like everything had to line up for Ja Rule for this album to be what it was. And I honestly think, like going back, and I know this shit sounds crazy, this album is slightly slept on. This album is not a laughing stock. This album, I don't feel like you could just clown Ja Rule and be like, oh, you trash, da 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 da. Like, this nigga was really spitting. Now, if you want to clown him for biting DMX's style, I'll give you that. Because a lot of this shit felt like that. I'm like, damn, nigga, you baby X. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, Ken, I was like, hey, you know what? I forgot how good this album was.
It was actually a really good debut by Ja Rule. But I think for most people that came on to him late when he got popular and started doing more of the commercial stuff, like they will probably be surprised when they listen to this. Because, of course, when he came out, he definitely reminds you of DMX and stuff like that. And then you listen to this, and this actually is a pretty good album. It's very versatile. I think the production is really, really good. And I never would have told you that this guy that did this album would go on to be the guy that will ultimately end up being a laughing stock in hip hop.
Yeah,
you just never would have. I refuse to believe anybody could point that out. Like, it's not really present on here, that I can hear. I mean, you listen to E-Dub and Ja, that's a record with Eric Sermon.
Yeah.
Over a quote unquote hip hop beat. And then you have Murder for Life on here, and then the Murderers, and then you know some of the
Suicide Freestyle. That shit was hard.
Yeah. So the March Prelude, the way it opened up, was
Story to tell.
Dope. Yeah. Nah. You know, maybe people can point at Holla Holla and be like, "Oh yeah, it's right there," but it's like one track out of like a multiple number of records.
And only because it had extreme commercial success.
Only because you now know what Ja Rule is, so you can go back and hear that one song and be like, "Oh yeah, it was right there." Nah. Then for that record, I can give you the one he did with Eric Sermon. You know, so, but nah, this actually, you know, if people, you know, you can always tell who really heard the first album and who didn't. You know, when they clown the first album. I never thought the first album was whack.
Yeah, you know, like I said, Ken, it's been an extremely long time since I went back to this one. Like, I remember back in high school when I listened to this, I liked Let's Ride, Holla Holla, Kill 'Em All with Jay. And just off the my mental, that's what I remember. But like I said, I hadn't listened to it in, you know, damn near 20 years. So it was a fresh slate. It was a fresh slate going back, and I was like, damn, bro, this is actually pretty good. You could tell that Jay was the homie, though.
You got 2 songs, bro.
2 songs. And not a lot.
This was on Def Jam, but yeah.
Yeah, but
you know, Jay-Z was still relatively fresh himself.
Yeah, he just started getting into superstardom. But the thing is this, 2 Jay features, plus remember the first time that we ever heard Ja Rule was featured on Jay's song. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
I think the Streets is Watching soundtrack. Was that it?
I hear the song in my head, but I don't fucking remember the name of the song. I hear the name of the song. It is what it is. But either way, I think it's fair to say Ja Rule was the first nigga Jay really put on like that.
Can I get a
what? And like that song. Like that came out. And then, you know, a couple months later, this album came out and you got 2 Jay features. So either way, Ken, let's rate this thing, man. When it comes to the features, how you feeling about this joint?
I mean, bro, he got Jay-Z on here twice. That's Jay-Z when, you know, he was, I mean, you know, he still can rap, but yeah, that's almost approaching prime Jay-Z.
Yep. And DMX too.
Yeah.
This is the height of DMX.
Here, I mean, the features, come on, man. Ronald Isley, one of my favorite groups. I think the features are definitely hey, bro. Hey, I mean, looking at Black Top, I don't even think Black Top and Cadillac, I don't even think they were whack.
No.
So I mean, he got A1 features on here.
But I'll give him a solid B plus. I don't know if I'm gonna go A, but it's definitely a B plus. They added the spice.
Why you laughing?
You said you don't think Cadillac Top and whoever the other dude was bad?
Not on the project though.
The Murderers?
I don't like the project.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
I was just listening to y'all and having somebody say it was bad.
This project was not
it's
terrible.
Not terrible. But if you told me Black Child, man, bro, they didn't ruin it to bring down the features though. That's what I'm saying. Man, stay on the couch, bro.
Yep. The production on here, Ken, I give it a B.
I like the production, bro. I'm going B plus, bro.
Okay.
I don't even think there's a shit, man. World's Most Dangerous. Come on, man. That's a dope ass beat. Suicide Freestyle, Story to Tell, Count on Your Niggas, bro. It's Murder, E-Dub and Job, bro. Come on, man. Murder for Life. Man,
Okay.
maybe there's 1 or 2 that you can point at against, maybe like Daddy's Little Baby and Race Against Time, but nah, bro. Yeah.
All right.
An hour 16 minutes long, whatever. Yeah, you gotta have good beats.
The rapping on here, I give it a B.
From Ja?
Just overall.
Okay.
I give it a B.
That sounds about right.
And then overall, I give it a B plus. You know what? I'll stand on the B plus because he had the commercial joint with Holla, but then when you dive into the project, like it's way beyond that single. So I'll stand on the B plus overall.
I think this is a really solid debut, man. There's not a lot of songs on here I dislike, bro. I think I'm at an A minus.
Ooh.
I'm at an A minus, Spike.
Ooh.
I'm at an A minus, bro. Oh man. Hey man, he got some bangers on here, bro.
Nah, he do. Look, I know a lot of you people that are listening to us right now are not necessarily in me and Ken's age. Well, shit, ain't nobody in Ken's age group. But you may not have listened to this, and you may clown Ja, and rightfully so.
Don't come with any bullshit if you below a certain age. Spike at least, was around.
Yeah, he was around. He was outside. He was outside. Yeah,
he was around.
But
y'all went around.
If you're young and clown Ja Rule, I get it. But listen to this album, and then see if, like Ken said, where he started and where he wound up, that I don't know what wrong turn he took. But this album was a solid foundation. But let me know if we're off our rocker. You already know what it is, man. Hit us up on socials. Tomorrow's another day, so we'll have another review. We out. Peace.
Peace.